Hey everybody, good evening. Hope you all guys are doing great in this lockdown days. So, as Akhil mentioned, I'll be trying to explain how to work with configuration uh, across Pega environments. So, basically, this would not be a runtime configuration, this would be specific to environments, and you would have to actually create configuration for each environment that you require. So basically, I had this requirement with the client that they need to change the value of the email that needs to be sent after an automation is completed, and they need to do that mostly throughout the like in a weekly basis or in a monthly basis, something like that. So that was what I was looking for. So I handed over the task to my resource, and what she came up with this uh, configuration setting that is out of the box of Pega. But the problem was it was not a runtime configuration. But since she mentioned it, and I was able to look into that, what I found was uh, there are other use cases for this configuration that can be actually used, where people want to have different values for different components across the environment. So solely the discovery or how this needs to be explained, the credit should go to Amrita Sudhakaran. She is my resource working with GCU project. So yeah, I'll just run you through the basic stuff. So this is the project that we are currently working on. It's supposed to generate a report based on a certain scheduled time. Currently, it doesn't have any configuration. Um, what you need to do is right click the project and add a configuration first. So here you should see a new item, and there should be a configuration. Yeah. So let's name this dev. And as you can see, once the configuration file is created, it generates a window with the name, component, property and value. So this is basically a key value pair system of configuration. And how to get value into this particular configuration window is rather simple. You will have to go to your objects or the components, and there, for example, let's say I have a web adapter here, and the start page right now is set to a certain web page, and I need to change that based on the environment. In such a scenario, what I should do is, yeah, take the adapter and go to the start page. Sorry. Yeah, so the start page, and I can right click on the property that I want to be configured, and I can set the configure button. So once that is done, it will actually fetch the value currently available for the start page property, and it will also list the number of configuration files available. Since I have only dev.os here, it's in a disabled state. If I have multiple configuration, then I could actually switch it. So this would be the default value for now. If you want to change it, you can change it. So if I click on OK, you should see the value pop up into the configuration file as well. So you should see the component there, the property and its value. So if I want to change the value here, I can do that. So for whenever the automation is run in dev environment or in a dev configuration, I need this to launch google.com. So that is possible. One thing to notice that This is especially helpful when you're working alongside robot manager. Otherwise, in a standalone deployment manner, what you need to do is uh, go to properties and look into configuration, and you can actually set the configuration to a certain configuration. Right now I am selecting dev. If there is QA prod, you can do that as well. And once you save that, you could right click and build the project, and you could run with the dev configuration uh, in place. So now with the devoice configuration in place, if I build and run it, the web will launch, the web control will launch with google.com as a website. But the interesting thing is that I can have multiple configurations associated here. And in my bot manager, let me take my bot manager. In the bot manager, what we could do is you could assign the package to a particular work group. There, you could actually assign the configuration itself. So, okay, to see that, I think I had to remove this. Just give me a second. So I'll remove the package right now. I'll assign a new package. So right now you should see that I can generate a report. I mean, sorry, I can select the package, and this is so since there are no configuration right now deployed into this particular package, you won't be able to select the configuration. Otherwise, you would be able to select the configurations from this this configurations drop down. So yeah, that's it. So hope you guys find this useful. Try to make use of this. This is not, I believe, a feature that's much discussed, but it's kind of a an underdog. I believe you should, some, at least some people should find this really useful. Thank you.